Hello viewers, Super GT here. Welcome to the daily races once again. It's that time of the week. It's that time as we look at a beautiful VW Golf GTI. Golf GTI anymore, is it? Okay, we're posed with a serious question. This is going to echo down the ages of eternity. Are the Gran Turismo Sport daily races getting a little bit dull? This is a question that's going to be asked for many a generation. It's truly the biggest problem facing our generation. And is there a solution? I don't know. What do we have? We have a one-make Mazda Roadster race at Tsukuba. Route 4 at Brands Hatch, which was a race actually, what, 2 weeks ago? Or 3 weeks ago? Exactly the same. And it's a Megane Fest, essentially. One-make race. And then we have Autopolis in the Red Bull, which is a no-stop race, which is quite annoying. No strategy, really. But, yeah. Is it getting to that point where it's a little bit, you know, a little bit repetitive? I mean, it's repetitive quite a lot of the times because these races have come up. Like we said, 2 weeks ago.
Well, I always want to start by saying big thank you to all this crowd. I mean, you guys have been amazing.
Thank you, Surprise. Wish socks. These are the Ayrton Senna heel treads. These ones. One of my favourites, bro. Brighten this up. Yeah, it's I was just thinking about Gran Turismo 7. Let's presume it's going to be a thing later this year, or hopefully this year.
Okay, I had a look on the internet, and this was on it. Whoa!
Thank you, Liam Layson. Cheers, man. You're just hoping that the next game, whatever it is and whenever it is, has something new. You know, something a little bit bigger. You know, the 3 race system here, plus the FIAs, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, Saturdays and Sundays. All right, it's not too bad system, but there's definitely problems with it if you know, you get repetitive races, which you definitely do. You definitely do. You know, next week will probably be Group 2 at Fuji again, Group 3 into Lagos. That hasn't come up in a while. Then probably Suzuka in the Nissan GTR or something. But hopefully we can get some improvements. Hopefully some new tracks as well. That'd be great. Okay, let's jump into this. Race B, the Megane Trophy. It's essentially, the car is called the Megane Trophy, and the race really should be called the Megane Trophy as well, because everyone's using it. Alex Albon account. You know, that's a good shout, actually. We could use the Albon account today to spice things up. I'll do a couple of races on these accounts, on this account first, just to see how it is. But then we'll certainly possibly give the Albon account a go. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Right, let's jump in. Go with the trophy for now. I think I've got to make a video on this. Can I win a race in the Veyron? I reckon it'll be a good video. It's just racing in the Megane, it would be boring, but spicing it up.
Whoa, there's a giant lizard on the track.
Wow, where did that come from?
Thank you, Nick Sokolov. Hi there. Try to win the B in Audi TT, no matter what. Fuck. The Audi TT, man.
Okay, I had a look on the internet, and this was on it. Whoa!
Yeah, it's a tricky car, that, to drive. Just horrific understeer. Modded GTI. Thank you very much, mate. Cheers, bro. Yeah, the Veyron actually works well at some
Timmy,
tracks.
you missed the presentation by Pele. Will you get over it?
Yeah, I was having a shit.
Should I R4M my girlfriend into Monza Turn 1? Yeah, I mean, Monza Turn 1 is actually one of the best places
Timmy,
to
you missed the
R4M people.
presentation by Pele. Will you get over it?
Yeah, I was having a shit.
So I'd say, yeah, go for it, mate. Full punt. Don't brake. No brakes there, bro. Spooky Lukey R4M Games. Thank you very much. Oh boy. Let me just relax for a moment before we go into this and take a sip of water. So, why would a race be dull? One, because you've done it very recently. So this race was only here 2 weeks ago. You know, give us a different track, at least. If it's going to be Group 4, give us a track we haven't done.
If you keep behaving that way, you will be sent to the Shadow Realm.
Thank you, Agars. I have, but not that much. Like, for about 2 days, and then I gave up on it. Another reason why it'd be dull, because the track doesn't lend itself to good racing, or the car. So that's why it's sometimes frustrating that Autopolis comes up, because it's not a good track for overtaking, really. Especially in a downforce car, it makes it even harder. I suppose those are the main reasons why it'd be dull, because the race doesn't lend itself to good racing, or because you've already done that race so many times. How can you see next week's races? If you go to Kudos Prime, bring this up on screen for you, one moment. I mean, I don't know if there's another way but I know that there's at least one way for you via Kudos Prime. So you go to this website, kudosprime.com, go to Gran Turismo at the top, go to events, and then it gives you, oh, that's actually last week's one. Then it gives you a list of the daily races. Now, it doesn't tell you, it won't tell us next week's races yet. Wait, does it? Wait, maybe it does. No, it does. It is telling us. Yeah, so this week's races, oh, we can already see it. The next week is going to be N200, 26th of February. What's it today? 17th? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Tokyo Expressway, N200, Central Outer Loop. Willow Springs Group 3. Okay, that hasn't come up in a long time. Group 3, Willow Springs. It's a hard track, but that hasn't come up in ages. Then Suzuka Group 2. Okay, next week is not awful, I suppose. At least we got a new race there, Group 3, Willow Springs. That hasn't come up in a long time. So, not too bad. Not too bad. Although Willow Springs is a horrific circuit, which I don't really like, if I'm honest. But then again, I hope no one else likes it, so balances out. But yeah, that's how you see next week's race. Normally, you can't see them that early. But normally you have to wait until like Friday before you can see next week's. But we can already see them now on Monday, which is pretty good. But yeah, this week's... I'm going to struggle to make content for this. I'm relying on FIAs this week, I think, for content. I think I'll try and make a video out of this race. Trying to win a race in the Veyron. I think that could work. The big chunky boy up against all the Megans. And for those who haven't realised, I've got new pedals. If you didn't watch my last stream on when was it? Saturday? When did I stream? I think it was Saturday. I've got the Fanatec Club Sport V3 pedals now. So it's a slight upgrade, or it's actually quite a big upgrade, I'd say, on the load cell, the CSL Elite load cell pedals, which I had before. Still adjusting to them a little bit, but on the last stream I actually went quicker already on these new pedals compared to my old pedals, so that's a good sign. And plenty of you guys asking about karting. The first race of the season is this Saturday. Hello track limits, and I shall be racing with Mr. Jimmy Broadbent. We'll be racing in a team together. Shadow Realm Racing, we're called.
Felipe, baby, stay cool. We're bringing you the white visor. Stay cool. We're in a good position.
You should be sponsored by Milka. Make it rain. I wish I had some sponsors. I don't actually have any sponsors. I don't have any. It might look like Fanatec is a sponsor, but they just give me stuff because I ask for it, basically. Because I always wonder, you see people's YouTube channels, you go on there, you click on the channel, and you have the banner at the top that has their name and whatever. But then a lot of people have a list of brands there. You just wonder, are they just putting that just to show this is the equipment I use, or is it I am sponsored by these? I think a lot of the time they're not actually being paid by those companies. But okay, I need to improve my lap time there. Pretty horrific. But there's quite a couple. There's so many R4M people now. rumour has it you're never more than 5 metres away from an R4M member. Yeah, well, I mean, it depends on the definition of sponsorship. To me, sponsorship means that they're paying you. That is that's the main thing. There's some sort of financial thing involved. Okay, maybe start 13th. I really like that livery there. See where we can get up to. Oh, hello. I think R4M, honestly, R4M might be the biggest team on Gran Turismo Sport. I think it actually might be. Just by purely the amount of people. Eric GTI, you see that guy in 16th? He streams on Twitch and he's actually a very good player. So watch out for him. But yeah, I think R4M, honestly, it numbers in the hundreds, the amount of people. So who? So yeah, R4M's going strong, guys. It's going very strong. I suppose sponsorship can be an equipment deal, yeah. Depends how you define it, I guess.
Well, I always want to start by saying big thank you to all this crowd. I mean, you guys have been amazing.
Thank you, Lade. Yeah, my sponsors are my viewers. And literally, I have sponsors, you know, on Patreon and on channel membership. So, you're all my sponsors. Thank you. All right, let's go. Oh, this guy going for a drift. Oh, Jim. See ya. Going for a casual spin at turn 1. Right, let's try and catch up. 1.6 second gap here. Seems like everyone's pretty quick at this race, though. Not going to be easy to win in the Davii. Oh no, it's all kicking off now. Okay, up to 10th. Well, I'm being aggressive here. I'm just going for it. Oh, basically from pole position. What's happened? I've just murdered him there. Oh well. Let's go for it. Where's the penalty zone around here? Can't even remember. R4M up to his usual tricks. We'll get the money somehow. Stop right there, criminal scum. You violated the law. That guy from Oblivion should come after me. Pay the court a fine. I murdered Basic Ollie. Cold-blooded murder. Oh, it's round here. It's kind of an awkward penalty zone, this. Actually, no. It's around this corner. It's alright, I suppose. Hey! Oh, is he gonna... I don't know if he's going to go for it. He did, but I think I've just kept it. Get in there, Lewis.
Anyway, look. I went on the internet this week and I found this.
I'm going to try and keep this position now. Thank you, DN Lon Speed. Cheers, mate. Right, just need people to hit each other off now, otherwise I'm not going to gain any more. How do you become a member? There's a join button just below the video. And it goes through all your options there. This guy's pretty close actually. Up to 8th with 1 murder. One massive murder. A couple of 4 season there, so there might be an alternative. Matt Lade, you don't see it, mate, because you already are a member. It's only a small murder, yeah, I agree, Matt K. Small murders are fine. If it's a small murder, you can get away with it. And my rating's gone down. Let's say sorry to Ollie. Sorry, Ollie. For dying of death. Very sorry. Whenever you want to find it, you can't find the one you want. Oh, it's right there. Bye. Derek, howdy. Howdy from the US of A. Happy President's Day. Thank you very much, Derek, for the 1776. I see what you did there, mate. Thank you very much. We're going to start the next race from the back.
Well, I always want to start by saying big thank you to all this crowd. I mean, you guys have been amazing.
And see how it goes. Qualifying light. Thank you, DL20T. Did you finally recover from the 12-hour Bathurst? Yes. It took me a while, I'll be honest. It took me a couple of days to really get back into shape. For the first sort of 2 days, I'm 6th on this list. Would you look at that? For the first sort of For the first day, I felt kind of alright, but then it was like the second and the third day after that I felt like I had no energy. So I'm alright now. Why weren't you at PF for the Club 100 round? Because that's BUKC that happened and I'm not a student. Okay, let's do some practice. I'm going to start at the back, so I won't...
Anyway, look. I went on the internet this week and I found this.
Why aren't you using pedal faces for the new pedal? These are pedal faces. See it there. They're quite small, but they are pedal faces. Thank you, Eric Van der Veen. Another member. Cheers, man. Grow a beard. I literally cannot grow a beard. It's like really patchy. So, you know, my quality of beards is... I could never grow one of those big beards. It's just, it won't happen. It simply wouldn't happen. Is the stream getting turned into a video? Yes, every stream becomes a video. Always. Get long hair. Oh man, those days are behind me. I don't know if... Can I find a picture of me with horrifically long hair? Let me try and find a picture for you where I have horrific hair. Let me just give me a moment. I have pretty short hair now. I have short sides and then like a longer top, and it works quite well. It's easier to style. But back in the day, I had quite an interesting cut. That's... You see there, like that's me in like 2013. Pretty lengthy, all the way around. Yeah, so that wasn't good. Any other horrific ones? Let me try and find one. I want to look as stupid as possible.
If you keep behaving that way, you will be sent to the Shadow Realm.
Thank you, H3O Productions. Cheers, man. Here's an interesting one. Here's me looking at a dead mouse. What even is that? He was my best friend, and I lost him tragically. It was 2012. Horrific. It was one of the worst days of my life. That I couldn't ever get over it. Seriously random picture of that, but yeah, there you go. But yeah, cheers H3O, cheers for the new members as well. Okay, I did a 42.4 on my main account, so we can jump over to that. I'm going to start at the back on this account, but we could do the race again with my better qualifying time. 42.4. Yeah, that mouse got R4M'd. It's really sad, isn't it? It's one of the earliest cases of R4M death. There's not really many known cases before that, to be honest. I think he might be the first victim. That was my first assignment. Right, let's get on with this, shall we? And just a notice, on my Facebook, I don't accept friend requests from anyone because it's like a personal thing. So I've had quite a lot of people sending me requests, but you get declined. I don't even try it. Steve looks Asian in that one picture. That's because I am Asian. There's a simple reason for looking Asian, which is I am Asian. Would you believe it? I've gone for the McLaren livery on this one. This car's actually, I think it's actually alright to drive here. I quite like this car. I don't know how easy it is to overtake, because this track is not that great for overtaking. Shifted up too early there. Okay, I'm not going to complete the lap. What is your actual name? Steve. Well, yeah, I'm not fully Asian. I'm half English, half Asian, half Filipino. I've always lived in England. As you can probably tell by my accent. Horrific. That's one way to take the corner. Right, where do we predict that I can get through from? I'm going to be starting 20th, maybe a little bit further forward. It's a 10-lap race, Autopolis in the Red Bull Junior. So I think overtaking will be a little bit easier in this car compared to like the full Red Bull car or the Super Formula car. Still not easy. Don't know what song I'm trying to play there, but it sounded alright, didn't it? That is the content you're going to see. That is why you're here, to listen to that. That is the peak of music. Okay, let's do it. Bring it on. Bring it on, Autopolis, in the Red Bull X 2014 Junior. Phantom of the Super GT. I should start doing music streams, shouldn't I? I'm rubbish at playing music though, I can't do it.
Baby, stay cool. We're bringing you the white visor. Stay cool. We're in a good position.
Massive well done on the Bathurst 12-hour lad. Also, what's your favourite F1 2020 livery? Thank you, Richie95HD, €15. That is very, very nice of you. And thank you. Yeah, it's a good question actually. I was thinking about this earlier. What is the best 2020 F1 livery? That's a really good question. We've got TRL Lightning here on pole position. David Perrell's here. R4M the Gian. 17th for starting. Oh, there's Ram Shadows in here as well. Two of us. Favourite 2020 livery. Oh, we've got Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull, AlphaTauri, Alfa Romeo, McLaren, Williams was actually a pretty nice one. I wasn't, you know what? I wasn't totally keen on the AlphaTauri one.
What the f are we doing here?
It wasn't my favourite, if I'm honest. I didn't like the. I like the colours. I didn't like the way that the black loops up at the side. I don't know. It didn't. Because like the Williams livery really sort of shows off the shape of the car really nicely, but I don't think the AlphaTauri one does. And thank you to Chong Wong for that for the donation just there. My favourite, I don't know. I do like the McLaren. I do like the McLaren.
Wow, where did that come from?
Why is there a NASCAR and GT? Oh, that's a good question. I'd imagine it's down to licensing rights. I'd imagine that's what it is. But you know what? Like, whether or not you like NASCAR, I think it would be a good addition. I actually like racing those kind of cars. Because they added them to Forza 7. Or was it Forza 6? They had a separate DLC for it. They had a separate DLC for NASCAR, and I actually really enjoyed it. They're powerful, but they're not too grippy, so that you're sliding around quite a lot. I think that's pretty fun. Thank you, Virtual Racing, for the Euro. Cheers, man. We've got Eric GTR as well in here, behind us. Got quite some names in here. Got TRL Lightning on pole, on his Turkish account. And we've got Key at the front. David Perrell's in here. Olympic Star Jim. Got Eric GTR behind us. Oh, I don't know how to do this launch. Do we need TC? I don't think we do. Mammal's very quick. Burr's in 6th place. He's going to bottle it at some point, guaranteed.
Honestly, what the f are we doing here?
Thank you, Yeli Jansen. Guy ahead's got an AlphaTauri livery. Oh, hello. Oh, someone's dead. Ripperoni in pieces, mate. Oh, mate, you were never going to get that move. 13th from 17th, that's a good start. Yeah, maybe this can be a good race. But let's just see where we can get up to. See if we can follow David Perrell through the pack. Oh, someone with a Ram Shadow! Haha! There can only be one, mate. And it's not going to be you. Oh, no. Didn't quite get past him. Thank you, Yedi Jansen. Right, can we get this overtake done here?
Wow, where did that come from?
Okay, 11th. Thank you, Ruben Silva. Cheers, man. Yeah, I'm really happy with these pedals, I must say. Let's catch up to these guys just up here.
If you keep behaving that way, you will be sent to the shadow realm.
Thank you, Virtual Racing again. Okay, that's a good start so far. 6 places. Problem is, I don't know how this car reacts when the tyres are warm.
I just want to start by saying big thank you to all this crowd. I mean, you guys have been amazing.
Cheers, Chong Wong. keep on crashing and then they're stopping like right in front of me. Oh, tiny bit of contact. I'm having it though. Slipstream. Should get a good tow here off of this guy. Yeah, this is my first race, Nicky Hunt. Of this race, I haven't done it yet. I've driven the car around the track, but I haven't done the race yet. Oh, mate, that's deep. So, as this race goes on, it's going to get harder because I don't know how the tyres feel when they get worn out. I feel more comfortable on the new pedals, so I'd say yeah, they probably do make me a little bit quicker. It's easier just to be more consistent on better pedals, and therefore that technically counts as being quicker, I'd say. Lightning is just driving off into the distance. He's so quick, it's ridiculous. It's like not even close. Oh my god. In a horrible final sector here. This guy doesn't have the tow anymore. Nice big gap behind, don't have to worry about them. That's a really weird livery he's got on there. You can see the wheels. It's like painted on wheels, but they're not moving, obviously. Turned in too early. Further back. I'm stuck here now. Come on. Cheers, Ollie Felton. Yeah, man, all good here. All good indeed. I was in the gym earlier today. I'm knackered. I did an hour and a half of cycling. Burnt off like, I went like 50 kilometers, did 1,100 calories, and my legs are killing me. But apart from that, all good. All is well. Oh man, I'm feeling the effects of the filthy air from the panda ahead. And this is the problem with this track. Once it settles down, it is quite hard to overtake, especially in downforce cars. I can't get. I need to get close through the final sector, but I'm not at the moment. Arthur, yeah, I agree. Like, not many of the races have pit strategies, which is really annoying. Oh, he's got a big spin, but he's kept it together. I wish, yeah, I mean, these races can be fun, but a lot of the time they're not. I'd rather have some sort of strategy to work towards. I mean, they could easily design a race where it's borderline no stop or a one stop, so both of the strategy would work. They could easily manufacture a race by tweaking the fuel or the tyre multiplier. They could easily do it. Oh, I've tapped him. Sorry, mate. Just can't get past him. Come on, this has got to be the lap. Tiro lining, a casual 2 seconds quicker than me. You hate to see it. Come on. This is a very good chance here. This is the different thing in Formula racing. You have to like build up for a whole lap to get an overtaking opportunity. Still there. Oh man. Trying to work that one around the outside, but now the guy behind is quite close to me. He's getting closer. Come on, Super GT, get past this guy. Have another try. Thank you, Paul Wood. Oh, too late on the power.
Broken! It's broken! Anti-stall! It's off. Fuck!
Thank you, Chris. Haven't really I've seen the ending with Cody. So I've seen a little bit of it, but not. I didn't see much of it, to be honest. But yeah, that ending, Jesus Christ, how close was that? It's mega. Oh, this is getting annoying now. Come on.
Timmy, you missed the presentation by Pele. Can you get over it?
Yeah, I was having a shit.
Oh man, wasn't alongside there. Thought he would have ended killing him there. If I'd gone for it. Oh, Burns is wide. Ah, come on. Oh man, I'm not driving well now. Robbie now. Oh, the tyres did not like that. Oh my god. Oh man, I couldn't do anything. I just couldn't do it. Oh boy. I was definitely quicker, but I just couldn't get enough. It was a good battle though. It was a good fight. It was a good fight. I suppose I still gained. I went from 17th. So not too bad, I suppose. Thank you, Jerry Reed.
Broken! It's broken! Anti-stall! It's off. Fuck!
Thank you, Turbo. Best with wheel or controller? Probably a wheel, I'd imagine, mate. Thank you, Jerry Reed, as well. Sorry, I missed your donation. Predictions for or thoughts for this for F1? Would it be a repeat of last year or more competitive field? I'd imagine it'd be kind of a continuation of last year.
Crow,
To be honest.
there's a giant lizard on the track.
Toss a coin to your rammer. Crashes of plenty. They should start a series on Netflix called The Rammer, don't you think? Oh boy, that was kind of annoying, that. It was a good start. The first 2 laps were pretty fun, but then after that, like, nothing happened. So, yeah, a bit frustrating. But Joey was asking thoughts about F1 this year. I'm guessing it's going to be a repeat to an extent. I hope the Ferrari and Red Bull are a bit closer. Because there's no regulation change, is there? So hopefully, well, normally that means there won't be too much difference. But if I had to make a bold prediction,
If you keep behaving that way, you will be sent to the shadow realm.
I'd say that Red Bull will be a lot closer to Mercedes, but who knows? Thank you, White Wolf. I wear this so I can hear the computer, basically.
I think Ericsson hit us.
And this is for the game. Thank you, Chris. Steve, baby, stay cool. We're in a good position. Oh, right, I guess we'll do race A now. Start from the back, see how it goes.
Well, I always want to start by saying big thank you to all this crowd. I mean, you guys have been amazing.
The R4M members loving this one. Do it. See what it's all about. Thank you, Carl Emil Christensen. Thank you very much, mate. Yeah, that's why that race was actually quite dull. I mean, you can go past people, but at the same time, it's very easy to defend at all this. Cover the inside into turn 1, make them go to the outside. Not much they can do other than that, unless you make a mistake. So, difficult one. Difficult one. Do you recommend a DD wheel for GT4? Well, I've got one and I like it, so yes. But you know, don't. The thing with a DD wheel is it costs thousands, so don't just get one thinking that it will make you really quick or anything. You know, buy it because you really do like the game and you're always going to use it, and you know. So it's like saying, would you recommend the best possible equipment for a game? Well, yes, obviously. You know, why wouldn't you? Do you compete in all 5 time slots in the manufacturers? No, normally I just do like 2. There was that race, it was the oval race, like a month or 2 ago. I did all 5, but that's like very rare that I do all 5. Normally I do like 2. So. Right, I'm gonna practice, but I'm not gonna finish a lap. So we'll start the back. Turn that off. Oh, okay. Really want to go around there, did it? Yeah, I don't really like doing all 5. I'm not really going to bother trying to qualify for the World Tour. Not properly. I mean, I'm not quick enough anyway. I think if I really put all the time in the world and dedicate my life to it, I could probably do it. But there's just almost no point because I'm going to the events anyway. So it doesn't. You know, I don't need to qualify. can I give some feedback to YouTube regarding the chat layout? I could, but
Honestly, what the are we doing here?
I can't see why me giving feedback would be more. I mean, anyone with a problem with YouTube can give feedback themselves. I mean, me doing it doesn't really give it any more credibility. They're just going to see it and think, oh, whatever. Thank you, Logic DJ. You race being the Lancer. Lancer might be a good shout. I know it's a good handling car. It's just annoying that that race is dominated by one car. Oh, I've just set a lap, haven't I? Oh well, it wasn't a good one. So, we're alright. Would you recommend a Logitech now, or should I wait for the PS5? I find it impossible to answer that kind of question, because it's up to you. It really is up to you. I don't know how much money you have, you know? I don't know how much you're going to play the game. I don't know. So, you have to decide on that. I can't tell you. If you love the game, then do it, you know? Yeah, there is a lot of... There definitely is a Japanese track bias in this game. It would be interesting to go back at all the weeks that have ever happened. Let's say since... I think it was June 2018 when they changed it to the weekly. It'd be interesting to go back and see the percentages of which circuit's been used the most. Might as well just finish this lap, to be honest. Let's just set the lap time. Get it done. I don't think it's a quick lap anyway, so it probably won't be starting at the front for this next one. Does Fanatec products work with fusing felt pedals? I believe on PC it should. You might need to buy an adapter, but I'm pretty sure you can get that to work. I'm not sure. I don't think it would. It should. It probably won't work on console. I don't think using. Well, maybe it would with an adapter, but I don't really know because I've never had a fusing felt set of pedals, so therefore I've never had to research it. But I'd imagine there is a way. Okay.
Okay, I had a look on the internet, and this was on it. Whoa!
Woke up on time to catch you live. Thank you, BXDDXN. We're 9th on the grid. Thank you very much, mate. Just woken up. Where do you live? I'm guessing Australia? What time would it be on Australia? I think Sydney is 11 hours ahead of me. 8. It'll be 8 AM in Sydney at the moment, so possibly Australia. So 9 PM here for anyone interested. Okay. Yeah, Jedi Master, I agree, mate. I don't know. I understand that sometimes some weeks, or some races, some daily races are going to get repeated. I can get that, but 2 weeks? Ransack's Group 4? You only did that 2 weeks ago. There's something different. So, FIAs, I think, is where it's at in terms of content, right, at the moment. I used to find it a lot easier to make daily race content, but it's a bit harder now. Normally I can only really focus on one of the races. A lot of the time, like Daily Race C is like, there's no strategy. You know, and the race is quite boring, so... I mean, this week, I suppose I could make a video out of this race. But it's going to be hard to make a video, I think, out of all three of these races. Sometimes, you know, race C, you have to sit there for half an hour just to get one race, and it might not be a good race. You might not get anything worthwhile. You have to do another one, and you might be there for 2 hours, 3 hours, just trying to record something that's worth showing. So it can be quite tricky. It can be, it's frustrating, you know, when you do a race, it's like, oh, nothing happened. I have to do another one. Okay, here we go. Ram Shadow is following me around, isn't he? So is Fake Billy, so is Race Vids. So is Basic Ollie. Hello, the stream snipers tonight. 6th Ori Riot. Okay. Challenge accepted. Didn't need to hold the brake there. One position, took about 5 corners, but we've done it. Got a nudge from behind there. Up into 8th. Thank you, Noni Gaming. Good, mate. See ya! Oh yeah, making it work around the outside on the exit. Loving that move. Then you complete the job into the next corner. See ya! Get wrecked, mate. We should be able to take that flat out that corner. Ram Shadow versus Ram Shadow. Go back. Oh, he's off. Mate, use all the track.
And it's lights out.
There's a giant lizard on the track.
Thank you, Igor. Cheers, mate. Glad you think so. It's 5th.
Keep behaving that way. You will be sent to the Shadow Realm.
Great timing on that soundbite for that donation there. Yeah, Ram Shadow, he's been dispatched. He's no longer a threat. A fake one. You know that things are going well if you have imposters. Come on, we can get 3rd here. 7 laps. Actually, this is a good length for this race. Thank you, Leo Martinez, by the way, and thank you, Igor. Oh, a bit too deep. Keep the power on. You can use all of the green stuff here on the exit, so you don't have to worry about that. We're halfway into the race. Can we gain any more? Come on. Yeah, very close to the fastest lap actually on that last one. What's my split times here? Have a look in a minute. That's a bit better. Boom, fastest lap of the race. Fastest person on the track. Let's go and get this fourth. Ram Shadow, the real Ram Shadow. Would you please stand up? Oh, yes. No! What have I done? Turned in too early like an idiot. I have a lap to try and get a 0.5 second gap. Don't know how this is. We'll see if let's see if it's possible. If I can keep fourth, it's going to not be easy. I know this guy's just going to lunge me. He just lunges every corner, no matter what. Done it again on that guy there. He just lunges every freaking corner. I didn't even serve that penalty. What the hell? Okay. Bribe the stewards. Who needs to serve penalties when he can just bribe the stewards? Oh my god. That is horrific. Not going to work out well for you there, mate. Don't go for a stupid lunge from there. Come on, bring it home. I have no idea what that penalty was about. Why did it not... it didn't do anything. There you go. You have to look back at that. See, like, yeah, because someone's saying I shifted the exact moment I went up, went through the penalty zone. Maybe that affected it. Like the exact moment. That was really weird. I didn't slow down. Get wrecked, you mad penalty enthusiasts. Okay. Whoa, everyone's sliding about. We'll save that. See how it goes. See what happened. Pretty even. Look at the fastest laps of the top 5. All 11.8. That was actually not too bad a race. That's actually pretty fun, if I'm honest. It's actually alright. Righty then. Oh boy. Now what? R4M Albon account? Ranking up the Albon? I reckon we could rank up the Albon. Do it. Let's freaking do it. Log out. We're whipping it up. Mr. Alex Albon must return. Where is he? There he is. Standing proud. Okay. I don't know why you have to close the app to open it again on a new account. But there you go. Alex Albon. Let's do it. You cut corner. Yeah, I know why I got the penalty. I'm just saying that it didn't serve the penalty. It's a very weird thing. I mean, shifting exactly to go through the line shouldn't really affect the penalty, but that seemed to have been the case. Is Alex Albon British? I'm pretty sure he is. I mean, everyone at Sky Sports News there always call him the Anglo-Thai. Officially, he goes by Thailand when he races in F1. But I'm pretty sure I think he has a Thai mother and an English father. But he's always lived in the UK, I'm pretty sure.
There's a giant lizard on the track.
Cletus Diquette. You watch CBGT at work, I've got a share to $1. Thank you, Cletus. Is that the most American name of all time? Thank you, Cletus. I do appreciate it. When was the last time I went on this account? Let's have a look. Don't have a look in there. You need to go to here. 3rd of February. 2 weeks ago. I can't remember that. What recording there? I've only been on it. I've only been on it about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times ever. What's my ranking? BS. Load of BS. Yeah, it was only a 0.5 second penalty, but I should have still slowed down. I didn't slow down at all. I kind of just went through it. I should have probably lost a position, but who knows? Okay, let's jump in. Should we start from the back and race C? I think that would be quite funny. I accept. Yeah, I think it's got. Let's get a meme livery. I don't even know if I have the car, to be honest.
Whoa, there's a giant lizard on the track.
Wow, where did that come from?
It must be costly paying for 4 accounts. No, you only have to pay for 1. You have to pay for multiples. You can just. I can't remember what it is. But just look up. Just Google it. Using a second account for free. It's not like a glitch or anything. It's just there's a setting. You have to pay for PSN one. Right, what's it? The Red Bull X 2014 Junior. Let's buy it. I need to buy it, I think. And then we shall proceed with getting a meme livery. Lobby. We're getting the Aston Martin DBR9 soon. Very cool. Bring it up on screen for you. Gran Turismo. Have these guys posted it? Haven't. The millions of Sydney things. GT Planet. GT Planet post everything early, so always a good source.
Get it. There, Lewis.
Yes. Thank you, Randy. Love this channel. Keep it up, dog. Thank you, Randy Babandy. Randy, Bob, Andy. Thank you very much, mate. Yeah, we're getting the Aston Martin DBR 9 confirmed for Sport. Made its debut at the World Tour of Sydney. Okay, I didn't see that. I need to go back and watch it because I haven't seen that car. Did they put it in Group 3? Imagine they did. Because they, you know, the McLaren F1 GTR was in Group 3. The Red Bull car on Gran Turismo. I believe so. It is. There it is. I've already got it. Already got one. Let's go and equip it. And we'll whack on a lovely live. What group? Group 1? They put in Group 1? It should either be Group X or Group 3. Imagine. Anyway, what am I looking for? My car. Be nice to have the new Aston Martin. What am I looking for? Let's do it by category. The junior, there it is. Yeah, it's in Group 3, that makes sense. It's not really a GT3 car, but there's not enough GT1 cars for it to be in its own division. Discover. It'd be nice to have more Group 3 cars. When was the last time I had a new Group 3 car? I can't even remember. What's the last one added? I think. What's the most recent GT3 car or Group 3 car added to the game? Can't even. Might have been a few months ago at least. Okay. Yeah, GT1 is a division like from the mid-90s, but that doesn't mean Group 1 means like LMP1. That's essentially what it is. Plus Group C, which is the old LMP1. Group 3 is essentially GT in Group 3 and
it's lights out.
There's a giant lizard on the track.
Thank you, Alderas24. My mate wants a shout out. Girthquake. There you go. You've got your shout out. Thank you, Girthquake. The heck is that? Is it Portugal? I might just do it. I've never been to Portugal. One of the countries on the list. Where's worthwhile visiting in Portugal, everyone? Been. I've never been to Spain. I've never been to mainland Spain. I've been to Tenerife, which is technically owned by Spain, which is owned by Spain. I've not been to mainland Spain. I would like to go to El Clasico. I would love to go to one of the El Clasico games one day. Either at Madrid or Barcelona. Not fussy. Probably Barcelona, to be honest. Now that because Messi's there, Ronaldo's no longer at Madrid.
Well, I always want to start by saying big thank you to all this crowd. I mean, you guys have been amazing.
The sound seems to be cutting out. Thank you, Chris. Is that of my voice or the game? Because that does make a difference. Thank you. Noted. Barcelona's gorgeous, yeah. Barcelona, I definitely wanted to go there. I mean, for the city, I'd rather go to Barcelona than I would Madrid. That's not to say Madrid's a bad city. I think there's just more sort of culture in Barcelona, from what I can tell. Williams Martini. Yeah, voice is cutting out a bit. Okay. It's weird when they paint on the wheels on the side. I'm not too keen on the new Mercedes livery, actually. Someone asked me for my favourite livery. I don't think I answered.
Felipe, baby, stay cool. We're bringing you the white visors. Stay cool. We're in a good position.
But actually, maybe the Williams or the McLaren. I do like those. Okay, I'm not really going to find any better ones here, am I? My main motto is something really stupid or really good. And a lot of them are just sort of average. Middle of the road. We'll just one of the ones we've got. Yeah, the Mercedes livery is a bit sort of clinical, isn't it? Kind of, it's very Mercedes. Kind of suits the way that they operate, if anything. I'm not a massive fan of it. It looks all right, but it's nothing special, I'd say. AlphaTauri, I think the Alpha, it does look nice. It does look good. I do like the McLaren. I am a massive fan of the McLaren. I think it's one of the best looking cars. I think it's probably the best looking car for me. I think last year's paint was better though than this year's one on the McLaren. Let's go with the AlphaTauri. Which one's more realistic? That one, I'd say. Go with that. Yeah, it's very corporate. I think that's the right word. Who said that? Jordan Kaminsky. Yeah, corporate kind of sums it up, I'd say. Especially now with the Inniss. McLaren's a bit more fun. Same here. What am I? Level 26. I got level so quickly on this at the beginning, but then when you get to like 35, it takes forever. Oh, I missed your donation. Sorry, William. Just wanted to reaming you that IU 911 IU. Oh god. Asim speak. What is the name of Asim's language? Asimian? Asimish? Because we've had quite a long old story with Asim, our boy Asim. Let's jump in. Ray C from the back. Assimilation. Assimese. Simish. Assimese. Simeon. Livtian. Do you spack Livtian? That was the old one, wasn't it? Oh, I just remember, yeah, this was, how long ago was this? This must have been about a year ago, I think. He was what was he saying? He was like, he kept donating and he was saying like 200 bottles. 200 bottles. What are you on about? And he was like, do you spack Livtia? Do you mean, do I speak Latvian? Is that what you're trying to say? And he's like, spack Livtia. Mate, honestly, what are you trying to say? And then he posted his address, and it was pretty bad. He posted his address in a donation.
Lights out!
What are you doing, mate?
Giant lizard on the track.
Thank you, Grenadier. We'll try to join you on my UK account, Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen. Thank you, Grenadier. Cheers, bro. Yeah, he's trying to say I was bottling it 200 times. Probably true, to be honest. Righty then.
Felipe, baby, stay cool. We're bringing you the white visor. Stay cool. We're in a good position.
Thank you, Matt Foster. Man United beating Chelsea 2-0. Okay.
Honestly, what the are we doing here?
Chelsea seem to have gone downhill. They had a really good run sort of halfway through the season or a bit before that. Now they're just miles off, aren't they? Thank you, Nick Sokolov. The 40. Cheers, broski. Right, let's get a little bit of practice in again. Do you prefer the plastic brake pedal on the V3s? Yes. Hence why I've got them on, I suppose. I felt like the plastic, also the metal ones were too smooth, and your feet just like slide across them too easily. These ones are a bit. These pedals are a bit more grainy, so you get more grip on the surface. What's the pit strategy in this race? There is no pit strategy. You don't pit in this race unless you want to lose a load of time. Oh boy. Should be able to take that corner flat. Get it right. Which I didn't.
Kimmy, you missed the presentation by Pele. Can you get over it?
Yeah, I was having a shit.
Thank you, Fat 180. Does the brake pedal vibrator help with your braking? I don't know because I haven't got it on. It might do. I'd imagine it's there for a reason, but everything, you know, is all personal preference, and I don't have it on. So my answer is I don't know, but probably because it wouldn't be there otherwise. This car feels weird. It is a weird car, this. It has its downforce. It's a downforce car, but it still feels quite... It still feels like it's got a lack of grip. Like mid-corner, it slides quite a lot. It's quite a weird one. Why is everyone saying F for the Kimmy voice? It's still there. Pretty sure it is. I just heard it. The last donation. Yes, I'm going to be starting at the back for this one. What types of cars would we like to see in Gran Turismo 7? Like cars, let's say cars that aren't already in this game, at least. I mean, first off, would have to be more Group 2, so Super GT cars. Obviously, I'd say that, but no, Super GT cars, DTM cars. I don't think they can get the license, but I'd love to see it anyway. LMP2, yeah, good shout. Like, just more LMPs. Like, I want to see loads of race cars, you know. I'd love that. Lotus, good shout. Model T. I remember that in Gran Turismo 4, the Ford Model T. It could barely make up some hills, or a lot of hills it couldn't actually make up. Formula E, that'd be a good shout. Why the hell not? Just an updated list of GT3 cars, like the Ferrari 488, the new Aston Vantage, the Ford GT. Yeah, that's not even it, is it? The new Ford GT would be good. You know, just an updated GT3 list. Mitch Johnson, have you tried playing FPS like Modern Warfare? From time to time, not too much though, if I'm honest. I was never too into FPS shooters. Not really my kind of thing. My brother used to play all the time. He's really good at COD. My brother. You know, he would be ridiculous on it. He was so good. So he plays it. Although he's in the Navy now, so he doesn't get a lot of time to play games. Yeah, it wasn't my kind of thing. My shooting game that I used to always play is Gears of War. I love Gears of War. I've got 5. I haven't played it that much, but yeah, Gears of War is my go-to shooter. Okay, here we go then. We're on the Albon account. Starting at the back. Predictions in for where we can finish, if at all. Yeah, Gears of War, love the series. I think I like the third person nature of it. And, oh, right, yeah, that's a good sign, isn't it? Okay, watch out for this guy.
I went on the internet this week and I found this.
Cheers, Girthquake. We're becoming a member. Cheers, bro. But yeah, Gears of War it always stood out to me. Because I always felt like I didn't like on a lot of shooting games, especially Call of Duty, where an exchange between two people is just like two people see each other and within half a second one of them's dead. It's like it's just reacting to things like oh bang, bang, bang. It's just like I feel like Gears of War is a bit more tactical, so you can see someone, but it's not like you're going to die because you have to gauge what weapon they've got. You can stay behind, you can move about a bit, and avoid their gunshots. It's tactical in a very different way. But yeah, Call of Duty is just like bang, kill someone, die, kill, die, kill, die. It's just like too quick and like too senseless.
Keep behaving that way, you will be sent to the Shadow Realm.
It can be fun, but it can still be very tactical, of course. But I just prefer like a bit more slow pace. Thank you, cool cucumber. Right, let's get sent to the Shadow Realm, guys. You are a very cool guy. Oh, well, I do thank you very much, mate. Right, let's do this. How many people are going to die at turn 1? Oh! I'll go through this guy. 20th to 14th on turn 1. Oh, boys. Sort it out. Oh! Swiss guy coming in for a big lunge. What is going on? What? Are you kidding me? Is this some sort of sick prank? Everyone's just spinning out. No one can control the car. Okay. Oh, where's he going? Okay, it looks like pretty much everyone's got a penalty anyway, so... Jesus Christ, what is going on? Couldn't avoid that penalty, unfortunately. Oh, hello. It's a big risk going around the outside of someone in these kind of lobbies. Oh, we've made it work. It's alright. Oh, someone else is off. What? What are they doing? This is actually pretty fun. What? What is going on? Why am I getting penalties? What is that for? See ya. This is some sort of sick joke. What was that one for? I didn't cut the corner, did I? You didn't tell me why. Oh, major F. Look at... Oh boy, I'm glad I'm out of that group. Let's try and catch up now. Jesus, that guy almost hit me. Just saw that on the radar. Well, that's a good lap. 20th to 5th. Just a casual 15 places gained. No sweat. Obviously, I didn't bribe the stewards enough. Oh, we can win this race still. We have to serve this penalty, of course, but we can do this. Okay, we keep that position. That's good news. Hopefully we don't have to bother with this guy. Get away from him quickly. Okay, we've got an 8-second gap to the lead with 8 laps to go. You do the maths on that one. Right, come on in. Please don't lunge me. Oh, he's off. Goodbye. It's nice knowing you, mate. Oh, look at that. We've already gained a second on this lap. I mean, the hard part is also gaining, but fighting through traffic. I've got 3 people to get past before I get to the leader, and that's where you lose a lot of time. So it's not a given that we're gonna win this, because it's still gonna be difficult. You could easily get punted off by one of these guys. Could easily happen, as we all well know. Oh! He's off. Okay, there's 1 position for free. Don't have to worry about that. Yeah, fuel is fine for this race. Look, laps remaining 28.7. So, easily. Right, first place is in sight. Yeah, I'll refuel just to make sure. You can never be too sure, can you? Could have gone for a savage lunge there, but... we'll wait. Oh, hello. And there's the gap. Are you William? Are you gifted? In what respect are you asking, my brother? Come on in. 4 seconds off the lead. Go get him. Come back here, Spaniard. I'm going shopping after this stream, right? I always go shopping, or I like to go shopping at night, because there's just no people. Give me suggestions for new things that I should buy that I don't normally buy. Or just give me suggestions for food or whatever. Something different. It's one of the hardest things about being an adult, deciding what to eat every day for the rest of your life. A dress, there's a good one. Maybe I'll just become a woman. Wear a dress. Maybe wearing a dress is nice, you know, because it's kind of airy. Get lots of air around your legs. Why the hell not? Croissants. I usually get croissants, actually. I'm a croissant enthusiast. Frosted Flakes. Hell yeah, boys. Discos. That's a good shout. Cracking suggestion. Spaghetti. Should I get mum's spaghetti? Garlic bread. Good shout, actually. I haven't had garlic bread in a long time, but I do like garlic bread. Garlic bread's the one, mate. Bags of onions. Curry. Also, yeah, why not? I eat rice quite a lot, but I don't often eat curry, so there's something different, I suppose. Biltong. Oh, hello. Wiener Schnitzel. I love Schnitzel. Schnitzel's one of the best foods, mate. Tacos. Pig sausage. Sausage is a cracking food, mate. I love sausages. Not in that way. Oh! Hello. Went for the dive. Nesquik. Oh boy, I haven't had that in about 20 years.
Broken! It's broken! Anti-stall! It's off. Back!
Just earthquake. I'm going to have to do this on the main straight, I think. Weetabix. I already have Weetabix. I eat that already. Kinder Egg. Need to stop eating chocolate. Oh my god. Oh, I skipped across the curb there. Bacon and eggs. I always eat. I've got eggs. I always eat eggs. I don't have any. I have bacon? I don't know. Oh, it's. Oh! Half off the track. Gone for the double. He's done it. Albon into first place. Absolutely sensational pass. Didn't Albon do this at Spa? He was half on the grass against Perez. Get in there, Lewis. Fantastic pass, mate. I think I'm going to have to make a fourth account soon, so I can go actually into the EB racing lobbies. My ranking is getting a bit high on this one. Went for the casual grass pass. Don't you love a grass pass? Well, I'm actually really hungry now. I shouldn't eat this late in the night. There's one tip I can give for... Oh, God.
Well, I always want to start by saying a big thank you to all this crowd. I mean, you guys have been amazing.
I'll have a look at that comment later. But thank you, Duckling, for the suggestion there. There's one tip I can give you for getting a better sleep. It's not eating too close to when you go to sleep. Like, give it a few hours. And then... you eat too close, like, you can't sleep as well.
Wow, where did that come from?
Thank you, Ollie Felton. I was on 12 for that. I think 25 is the max, but like anything above 15 is like ridiculously strong. So I just go on 12 resistance on my bike. I've also really got into rowing at the gym. So trying to get my 2K below 7 minutes. And it's 7 minute 20 earlier today for a 2K row, which is decent. It's not like outstanding though. But I think anything below 7 is pretty solid. What's on the wall to my left? That is a poster of F1 champions. With a picture of the car and then their name. Oh boy, 2 laps to go. Bring it home. Look how spread out this race is on the map. Should I do a pit stop? How long is a pit stop around here? We try and drive through the pits. I don't know if I win still. Thank you, Chris. Have a Snickers. Yeah, I'm trying to not eat too much chocolate though, mate. I'd love to. You know, the problem for me is like, if I buy a multi-pack, I can't just eat one. Let's say there's a multi-pack of crisps and you buy 6 and you say, well, just have one every day and then that'll last 6 days. No, I can't do that. I'll eat like 4 in the first minute and then the other 2 about half an hour later. I don't think I'll win. I won't win this race if I pit. I'm just going to bring it home. The pit stop... Oh, Jesus Christ. The pit lane is quite short here, but... No way... I mean, he's only 3 seconds behind me. There's no way I'm staying ahead. The thing is though, it's like, if I just don't buy them, then I'm fine. Like I can happily not eat snacks if I don't buy it. It's just if I do buy it and it's there, I just sort of have to eat them. That makes sense. The thing I see people doing at the gym in terms of rowing, the mistake they make, is everyone just cranks it up to 10. Like there's a little lever on the side. You make the rowing harder. Everyone just comes in and puts it on 10. But it's just the most stupid thing to do. It doesn't mimic reality at all. You want it more like 5 if you want it to be about the same as water. People not training smart. They're not doing the right thing. What heat do you have at Nando's? I have medium. I'm not a fan of spicy food. I don't really like hot food. To me, it's just an unnecessary distraction. Like, you know, imagine having a meal. Oh, would you like to have a runny nose with that? Well, no, not really. So I just go with medium. As boring as that is. Oh boy, we got the win. Was it 20th to 5th in like the first lap? Yeah, I think I just triggered all Indians in the chat. I don't know, it's just not for me. Get in there, Lewis. Get in there, Alex Albon. Fantastic drive, mate. Okay. We shall take the victory. Oh, it's annoying. We just missed race B again. What's my favourite food? Oh, probably pizza, I have to say. I have to say pizza. Yeah, big boy pizza. Happy. I do need to get the Albon. suit on, don't I? I think when I made this account, there was that problem we couldn't actually. Yeah, we need to watch that replay. That is a good shout. Do that. My rating went down because of all those stupid penalties. Okay. Have I ever had American pizza? I haven't. I've had pizza that is branded as American, but it's not actually American. Like Chicago town pizza, but it's probably made in Bristol or something. Mercedes AMG Group 4. Hey, Lewis. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having a that pizza in America. I don't think I haven't. No, I have. I must have done. I've been to America a few times in the last few years. I'm driven 4 hours. Yeah, Italy. That's where you want it. Oh man, I went to. It's pretty much a year ago. I went to Naples, Rome, Pompeii, Amalfi Coast. I had a couple of pizzas. Pretty much every day I had a pizza. But yeah, Italy, do it right. Italy know how to make a pizza. Let's put it that way. Good old Italians. Right, get this race suit. And we'll watch the replay as well. Albon, I'd imagine. Made one. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. That one will do. And the helmet as well, while we're at it. Dominoes. I wouldn't mind a Dominoes, mate. Dominoes, Papa John's, hit me up. Helmet livery again. Albon. Hit me up with a Dominoes, baby. Get in there, Albon. Whack those on. Here that you do it. I think change driving gear. Selection. Go. Burger King. Don't mind Burger King. It's all right, but if I wanted to go and buy a burger, I'll go to Five Guys. Job done. I know it's expensive, but I treat myself every few months. Racing suit. I've already got one, an Albon one. That'll do. Nice. I'm now officially Alex Albon. I just like the way that Five Guys make the burger, where sometimes you go to these really fancy restaurants and like the burger has the spike thing for it, and you have to like dismantle it and you go to bite it and it all comes out the other side, and there's too much sauce. Five Guys get it dead right. The size is right. The flavour's really good. Bite into it, it doesn't come out the other side. So they get it right. It's a top experience. What was I doing? What was I doing? Watching that replay. That mental lap 1. Jesus Christ. What even happened? I can't even remember. There's so much kicking off. Absolutely mental, mate. Yeah, there's a lot of Taco Bell. We don't have that in the UK. There's a lot of American outlets that we don't have here. I mean, here it's mainly McDonald's, Burger King, KFC, Nando's, Five Guys. I think of big chains. I mean, what other big chains other than those exist in the UK? I think. Those ones like dominate the market. Like McDonald's, KFC, like you see them everywhere, everywhere. And we don't have like Wendy's, Taco Bell, those. At least I don't. Subway, yeah, Subway. There's quite a lot of Subways. We do have Taco Bell in the UK. Okay, there's just not many of them. Then there's really not many. I've not seen one. Maybe there's a few in London. Shake Shack. I've heard good things about Shake Shack. Look at it. Who caused that? Let's... Oh no, this Italian guy's all over the place in practice. Let's see what he does. He just doesn't break. To be fair though, he gets wiped out, so he gets a penalty and he loses loads of positions. Yeah, there's quite a lot of five. Well, there's not too many Five Guys, but they're opening more. I got a penalty for that, I think. That contact. There, in 2 seconds. Let's look how stupid that was. But he wipes that guy out and spins out as a result of it. Ed's Easy Diner, yeah, I like that actually. There's one in Blue Water. I went there a couple of times. And then I tap him. Inconsequential because he's already going off. And then we get a 2 second penalty for that. GG, stewards. Right. This guy is an absolute... Look at him. No wonder he's down in these kind of lobbies. But we'll look at this, 88. Come on, this guy's got to wipe someone out. And there's that very close call on that too as well. Come on, do the lunge. Yeah, that move was that stamp was always going to get licked. There's his penalty. Look at this, comes flying through. Look at this. What kicks off around here? This guy just brings himself out nearly. That guy's off. What happened to him? It was this guy. Self-inflicted. That is painful, isn't it? You spin off and watch about... Whoa! You watch about 20 people. Another... Oh, and then he quit. What a crack. This is probably got to go down as one of the worst first laps ever. That's why he got the second penalty. Okay, what? Yeah, why did I get that penalty? Okay, let's have a look at this. There's contact there. Was it that? There's contact.
Well, I always want to start by saying big thank you to this crowd. I mean, you guys have been amazing.
Filipino drives under Thai flag. This cannot be true. Happening, Mike Wolf. You tell me what? There's a tap, which caused nothing. There's a tap. Okay then.
It's
It's in there, Lewis. Thank you, Klaus. Cheers, bro. That was 100% my fault. I should be sent to prison for that, if we're honest. Oh, Derby Dutchman. Now look at this. Look how close this was. Look how far I am ahead. And I still almost get hit. He must have got punted. Or just forgot to brake. Oh my god. How? Oh my Jesus. I was so lucky there. Oh baby, let's watch that in full speed. My God. This is a classic case of like he was obviously too focused on the other car. Like I know that you still have to be focused on your braking point. It's easy to make easy mistake made though. Because normally you're looking at you can see that orange part of the barrier just next to where I am. He's probably looking at the next one already and thinking, oh right, that's the braking point. Oh no, shit. Oh boy. Or he's probably looking backwards, yeah. He's probably just not looking at the right thing at all. That's one of the tips I gave in my video of how to get quicker in this game, and that is look at the right thing at the right time. It sounds obvious, but people obviously looking behind or looking at the penalties or the lap time or the map or the position counter, the gaps. So many things that can distract you. And don't do that basically. There must be so much chaos in this group here, surely. They're murdering each other. That guy just lost a couple of positions. Then on there. I think we should jump into race B again from the back to see what we can do. Ooh. Okay, they're getting around just about. Marmaduke's back in it. Marmaduke UK. Do you swear often? Depends who I'm with, I suppose. If I'm with my friends, I swear. If I'm with my family, I won't swear. Just it really depends on who I'm around. But I am a person who swears. It's just in different scenarios. Jump into race B then. And we might as well just go with an absolute meme wagon, I suppose, because Veyron. Gotta be done. Bugatti Veyron. Bugatti Veyron's the fastest car in the world, so you should win. I like the Veyron, it's really fast. Right, let's do it. Let's teach these BS noobs how it's done.
I had a look on the internet, and this was on it. Whoa!
MX-5 at Summit Point were absolute carnage. Thank you, Exodus. Yeah, yeah. I was doing BMW M8 fixed around Interlagos, and one of the races I started at the back, and that was a bit of chaos. Let me tell you. Oh, I finished my water. Magic. Right, we're gonna start at the back. Let me practice this car though, because it is akin. The handling is akin to an aircraft carrier. Although that's probably insulting to aircraft carriers. Give us Bentley, yeah. Like we were saying earlier about the cars that they should add. There's a couple of brands which are quite clearly missing. Lotus, Bentley, Ginetta, and they're just British ones. There's quite a few brands which would be great to see in the next one. No, I can't wait for GT7. I can't wait for the end of this year.
It's broken! Anti-stall. It's off. Fuck!
Just Stuart Palmer. We have Forza 8. Hopefully another Gran Turismo 7. We'll have the new console at least. KTM. Yeah, what car is in the game? The Expo, isn't it? Skoda. Honestly, Skoda would be quite a good addition. An Octavia Group 3 car. I'm all about that life. Sign me up to that life. With a Fabia Group 4 car. Sign me the hell up, mate. Dacia Sandero Group 3 car. Seat. That's a really good shout, actually. You could have what is it? The Leon Group 3 car. Beef it up a little bit. Wait, Leon, because they race, or they did race in BTCC, didn't they? Say it. Koenigsegg. That's a good shout. That's a cracking shout. Say it, Leon Cupra. Yeah, would be good to have one of those. How about a Fabia Group B car? Yeah. Cracking suggestion. Oh my Jesus Christ! Look at the understeer on this thing. Bumper Apollo. Do I need to put that bias front? Yeah. Volvo, Lade. Volvo would be a good one. I mean, they have touring cars, don't they? Is it the Swedish Touring Car Championship? You can definitely have a couple of Group 3 or 4 cars. Because as much as I love to see the real GT cars added into the game, I don't mind fake ones as well. You know, as long as they're balanced and you can drive them and you can have a good race with them, and the BOP works, then I'm happy. You know. Tesla. I think Tesla would be an interesting one. I wouldn't mind that actually. A Group 3 Tesla.
Felipe, baby, stay cool. We're bringing you the white visor. Stay cool. We're in a good position.
Thank you, Matt Foster. Austin Allegro. Cracking suggestion. Morris Minor.
Broken! It's broken! Anti-stall! It's off. Fuck!
Stuart Palmer, how come you don't race your own tuned cars? Oh man, if I had £1 for every time this question got asked. Oh, he literally just gave me £2 there to ask it. Because in this game everything's done by BOP, so that is how the cars are balanced, and therefore you don't tune the car. Infinity Flow, thank you very much, mate. What's he saying? The Veyron is the GOAT. Extra skill driver. I mean, handling is clunky. It is not the easiest car to drive, so I'll go along with that, mate. Will I set a lap? No, I'm going to start the back for this. For the utter memes. For the utter memes. What do you think about the DBR9? Yeah, should be cool. I mean, the problem is that, well, is it a problem? I suppose it is, but it's just going to go in Group 3, so they need to balance it well. So it won't be properly represented how quick it actually is.
We're bringing you the white visor. Stay cool. We're in a good position.
But it's good to see another Group 3 car. Chris Rubin, PLP50. The PLP50 Group 3. What the heck? Make it Group 1. Okay, here we go. Where can we get to from 16th on the grid as Alex Albon? Lister and Panos. I always remember those cars from the earlier Gran Turismo. Was it the Lister Storm and the Panos Esperante? There's an SS driver in it. Mo McBlocked. Interesting name. 720 GT3 McLaren would be nice. Yeah, Celine S7. Celine would be a good, interesting one. Stadium Super Trucks. Can you imagine the amount of SR downs you'd be getting on that? London Taxi Group 3 car with a turning circle, like it could just turn on its axis around corners. It has like ridiculous handling. So I have to balance it off by giving it like no straight line speed. Boeing 737. They should have Boeing 737 and Airbus A380. The aviation DLC. Ford Transit. Well, I mean, why the hell not? They used to race transits back in the day. Nordschleifer in real life when? Oh, good question. I'm not sure. That is a very good shout. I would like to do it. I mean, I'm going to Nürburgring, hopefully, very soon. I'd love to just go and do it, because I've never been. But I did go to, what was it? Sim Racing Expo, so I'm hoping to go there this year. So, if I can make it, maybe we can fit in a lap. I'm sure you can rent cars, can't you? Go around the circuit. I wouldn't want to use my own car, put it that way. But yeah, hopefully this year maybe. I've never driven it, of course. I mean, there's not many tracks I have driven. I've driven Brands Hatch before, the Indy circuit. There's not many real life tracks I've driven around. Okay then, let's do it from 15th in the Veyron. Up against a load of BS. Okay. If I can get in the top 5 here, I'll be very happy. But that might be asking a lot. Oh, look at the straight line speed, baby. You can't stop the Veyron, mate. It's happening. This is happening. Ooh, watch out for the early breakers. Someone's already off. Oh, 2 people. 3 people. Oh, I love it. Okay, 15th to 8th in half a lap. I'll take that. That is not a bad return. At this rate, I'll be in the lead by the end of the race, by the end of the lap.
There's a giant lizard on the track.
TG? Get in there, Steve. Yes. Get sent, boy. You just got sent.
There's a giant lizard on the track.
Wow, where did that come from?
Just Neil, Apex Nürburg for rental. Okay, I'll have a look at that. Yeah, I'd definitely love to do it. It's definitely something I have to do, you know. Oh, there's carnage. What is going on? I'm already in 5th. See you later, bro. Quite turning in on me there. Good one. I suppose, are the dailies boring? Well, not if you go on your seal clubbing account, it's not. That's the solution. If it ever gets boring, make a second account. Or a third account in this case. Can we gain on the top 3? The top 3 are all within a second of each other, so there's a good chance they'll murder each other a little bit. Yeah, I wasn't really aware of the term seal clubbing until someone pointed it out to me when I first made this account. Fastest man on the circuit. But with only 2 laps to go.
Honestly, what the are we doing here?
Look at Chicken Musket 12. Yeah, I mean, I found it quite a funny term. I mean, seal clubbing isn't a funny thing, obviously, but I get the meaning behind it.
There's a giant lizard on the track.
Wow, where did that come from?
But maybe you are a sicko who laughs at seal clubbing. I don't know. I don't know who my viewers are. Maybe you just watch videos of seals getting clubbed in the face and you just love it. I don't know. You can never be too sure, can you, on the internet? Keith Brown! It's my brother. My broski's in the chat. Can you just give me a tenner? Have a drink on me, Alex, or maybe two. Cheers, Keith Albon. Keith actually brought up an idea, and he was saying that maybe when he's back in town, we'll do a live stream together where I sort of teach him how to race on GT Sport, because my brother never really played racing games too much. Not bad at them, but he's more of a shooter guy. I think it'd be a fun live stream, you know, to do that. I'll teach him how to fully R4M everyone off the circuit, like a true R4M member. Cheers, broski. I find it weird, you know, that sometimes I forget that my family actually watches. And a lot of my friends do, actually. Wait, I don't have friends. Who am I trying to kid? Okay, it's going to be a boring fourth here, but lap one was interesting at least. Grab Jimmy. We should do an endurance race together around Nürburgring. That'd be awesome. Ah, there we go. There we go. Hi, Steve's mum. Hi, mum. I don't know if my mum watches live streams. I know my dad and my mum watch some of the videos. My dad normally he'll sit down and watch like 10 of them in one go. And then he'll like go for a break of like a month and then come back and watch another 10 or something. I don't know. I know my mum watches some of the videos, but I don't know like how often. Here we go, 4th place on the Albon account.
Get it. Hey, Lewis.
Yeah, Lewis. Infinity Flow. Told you it was the GOAT car. It is the greatest of all time, mate. No denying that. No denying it. Riley Palmer. Yeah, it's just like, I mean, this race, this isn't one of the best races because everyone chooses one car, and I mean, in this race I just disproved what I'm about to say, but it's not an easy race to overtake on because everyone's in the same car. That makes it harder, I think. Plus, Brands is quite a hard track. But yeah, when they're doing the same race after 2 weeks, it's like, come on, choose a different track. There's so many tracks they can choose. But no, that's not how they operate, is it? My mum was actually pretty quick on racing games. I remember back in the day, when I had the PS1, we used to play Ridge Racer Revolution together. We used to play split screen, me and my mum, and she would beat me most times. She was rapid. Like, she knew what she was doing. Like, no joke. And another thing, when I first went karting, on my first go in my own kart, my lap time was slower than when my mum went on her first time in my car. So, like, my mum's got pace, you know. Like, she should get signed up to Mercedes when Hamilton retires, because, or screw it, just sign her up now. Like, get rid of Hamilton, because she would ruin Bottas. That sounded really weird, didn't it? But she would, like, 20-0 qualifying the whole year. Yeah, my mum, she doesn't hang back. She but like, it's actually quite scary being in the car when she's driving. Like, she goes for it, and she gets really wound up when people drive too slow. So if I've got any speed, it's because of her, definitely. My dad's more of like a logic-based thinker. Like, plays it safe and doesn't do things out of his comfort zone too much. Just like solid, reliable, logic-sided thinker. So it's a good mix to have a bit of both there. Okay, I'm actually going to call it a night, guys, because this week's races are a bit meh. They're a bit meh. Actually, before we go, I wanted to have a look at the circuits in the game, to look at the possibilities of tracks they could go with. Create room. Create. All right. Right. Dragon Trail, Seaside, and Gardens, because they don't come up too much. Maggiore comes up every now and then, I guess. Kyoto I like. That came up last week. Blue Moon Speedway. One of the infield tracks. The infield track is quite a good track. Like, Group 4, Brands Hatch. Why not Group 4, Blue Moon Infield? I mean, come on. Please do ACC. Yeah, I definitely need to get on it, don't I? Tsukuba. That comes up quite a lot now, especially race A. Brands Hatch. Tokyo Expressway. Yeah, Willow Springs is coming up next week. BB Raceway. You know what? I wouldn't mind an oval race. I think it actually could be pretty good. Like race A or race B. Probably not C, but Zuka every now and then. Autopolis. I've kind of grown tired of Autopolis, if I'm honest. It's just too hard to overtake. And it just doesn't lend itself to good racing. Barcelona doesn't come up too much, I guess. Sainty Croix. Yeah, man. This comes up in FIAs quite a bit, but it doesn't come up in dailies. Group 2, as Olympics saying, that would be awesome around this track. Or at least give us Group 3. Alsace, again, I actually quite like Alsace. It's a weird track, but doesn't come up. I can't remember the last time it came up in dailies. A long time ago. Laguna Seca, fairly news. Monza doesn't come up. Group 3 Monza, give us a load of that. I know it's carnage, but I love a bit of carnage. Goodwood, Mount Panorama. Mount Panorama comes up every now and then. Red Bull Ring, yeah. Spa, Le Mans. Le Mans in Group 3, does that make a good race? I think. Interlagos, Fuji, Nürburgring, and the GP as well. There's so many. I mean, there's so many choices, and they just keep bringing up the same ones. It's really annoying. It's kind of frustrating, really. But or rally. Why not do a rally? I know it'd be an absolute killer for your SR, but it would be proper banter. 200 laps, Fisherman's Ranch. Make it happen. Make it happen. Oh, there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining once again. Thank you for the new members. Any plans for ACC content? I'm planning to get on it. I recorded an iRacing video, so hopefully there'll be an iRacing video out very soon this week. But yeah, ACC looking very, very tasty. So I need to get back on it for sure. A bit of ACC, iRacing, because this year I think it's going to be quite tough for content. The first half of the year, anyway. At the end of the year, hopefully we have FM8, Forza 8, maybe GT7. But yeah, end of the year should be all right. But up until then, you know, this game could get a bit stale. FIAs is going to be where I get most of my content though on TV, I think. And I'll do a bit more iRacing because I've really enjoyed the Bathurst 12 hours, weirdly as that sounds. But I'll be doing the BMW fix and that's been going quite well. So I quite like that. So I could stream that as well. I think that's a thing I could stream weekly, the BMW fix series. I think that's something quite good. But that's it for today, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. As always, do drop a like. And if you're new to the channel, maybe give us a sub. Thank you to the new members and all the donators. Oh, we got another one from Girthquake here. Consider changing your name to Sabiv. How do you even pronounce that? Sabiv. I should do it, shouldn't I? Just for the bants. Steve. And thank you to Keith, my bro, if he's still there.
I start by saying big thank you to all this crowd. I mean, you guys have been amazing.
Considering a change your name to Sabiv. I'm going to do it tonight, mate. I'll do it tonight. But yeah, cheers, everyone. Much love. Take care. Have a nice week. Hopefully I'll have a video tomorrow. And another stream later in the week. Much love. Goodbye.